Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss. It's free, easy, new code. Unsubscribe at any time. My goal is 1.25k subscribers whenever. If I hit 1.25k subscribers, I will release the quote-unquote real dang tutorial 3. So subscribe. So, I'm about to make another video that will most likely help out a lot of you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I also have this personal problem here. It's the fact of, like, you know, I try my best to live my life by not worrying about what other people do or anything. But, like, sometimes whenever people rub it in my face and are like, oh, what? You got no girlfriend? You got no girl? You can't get any girls? What the heck? What the heck, boy? It kind of, like, you know, affects me. And it makes me feel left out. And I'm making this video to tell you that you should not feel left out. Alright? Like, oh, you've never made it to the final level ever before? Oh, wow. Wow, that's terrible. What the no. It's not terrible if you haven't made it to the final level. In fact, it's actually quite smart that you didn't make it to the final level. You know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not talking about the final level on Pizza Tower, okay? Anyways, so basically, what happened? Why can't I speak anymore? I came up with a conclusion, and it's probably a pretty good conclusion, okay? I mean, mainly for the fact that, well, most high school relationships don't last, okay? I think there's a 0.01% chance for it lasting, like a high school relationship lasting beyond high school. I don't know. Maybe it's a different percentage. Anyways, so there's a lot of factors in how the relationship could not go well. I mean, some people purely want to do the relationship for the inappropriate thing. Some people want the relationship for popular status, and that's not good. Some people want a relationship just to, you know, just for the relationship perks or to say that they're in a relationship. Some people will want to be in a relationship just for the looks of someone. There's a lot of reasons and why teenagers want to be in a relationship for terrible reasons. Now, there's also some people who are, you know, exploring their sexuality, therefore they don't know if they want to date a boy or a girl, and then, you know, they just don't know. You know, and they'll, like, you know, be able to better understand themselves when they're older. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe, like, let's say a person, like a boy who likes other boys, maybe they actually need to date other boys to be 100% sure. I'm not entirely sure. All right? I don't know. But teenagers are more confused, rather as an adult who knows more, okay? So, basically, why high school relationships usually end, a big factor is, well, you and your partner going to different colleges, and then you guys just breaking up because you can't handle the long distance. Now, in my opinion, I would not break up just because of the long distance. I would try my best to make it work if I really cared about the person. And, like, no matter if it feels lonely for a certain amount of time, I would always push on for the good ending. I would not, you know, give up on a person that I really care about, all right? Now, I know you guys are about to question me. Well, JB, haven't you tried dating? Haven't you, weren't you in a freaking relationship too? And I have a couple responses to that to defend myself over here. Now, to be fair, I was not ever really sure what I really wanted. You know, there's a lot of people in relationships, and I wanted to be in one because, you know, I had the time for it. Or, well, I have the time for it. I have the time for it. And, you know, I want to do that, all right? I want to, well, what I mean by that is I want to experience being in a relationship, all right? And, you know, a lot of people around me have dated. But the entire time, I was also fine, like, you know, I've been rejected so many times in the past, and, you know, I was happy. I was still happy. I was still happy being single. Now, I know I've been in a relationship too, but the way that relationship ended up, I feel like it was some kind of, like, fate situation. Obviously, it's not fate, because look what happened now, but I feel like it was a fate situation, like the way, like, you know, like I got to know the person and then I realized how much they are like me. Whenever if you're a teenager and you run into a situation where you feel like, you know, God or whatever has set up you, put you, like, if it feels like it's meant to be, like, if you, like, you know, just know it's probably going to work out for a while, for forever, with someone not too long after you meet them. If you just know, that's how I felt about my ex. Then go for the relationship. You know, the way it happened is, you know, like, I wasn't out looking for a partner. It just kind of, like, just happened. If that makes any sense. Now, you know, the situation didn't work out. I thought it would, but who knew? So, you know, it's not 100%, you know, a bad situation, like, you know, you know, what happened with my ex, you know, happened. And, you know, it's not 100%, you know, it could fail like mine did. But if it feels like that you and them were put into the situation, like, and you're not even searching for a girlfriend or a boyfriend, if it feels like it's meant to be, then pursue it. Like, if you feel like you and them are set up, like just fate brought you both together, then you should go pursue that. Now, do not go searching for a partner. I am not going to search for a partner anymore, all right? Because I realize I don't want to rush it. In the future, I will talk about, you know, searching for a partner in the future. But for now, if you're a teenager, I recommend you just stay single. I know it might be, you know, hard, you know, not having a partner or whatever, but you can really be happy being single, you know? Have a ton of friends, join the JB Drag Motocross Boss community, watch JB Drag Motocross Boss, you know, hang out with people, I don't know, because you really don't need to worry about that right now. If a fate situation arises, then pursue that. But if not, then just don't go searching for a partner, because, you know, with the statistics, it probably won't last anyway. Now, in my personal opinion, I feel like if fate brings you and someone else together, no matter how old you are, you know, obviously not when you're really young, you don't know how to conduct a relationship. But, like, I feel like if fate brings you both together, I feel like there's already a higher percentage chance that you two, like, be together forever. Now, when you're older, like when you're in college, if you want to look for a girlfriend, that's fine to do. When you're a kid, you know, there's a lot of other kids who have more free time. And, well, mainly the fact that there's a lot of people who aren't really dating your age if you're a kid, okay? And, you know, when you're younger, hang out with people. Hang out with friends. When everybody gets older, everybody eventually settles for a partner. And, you know, gets a family, whatever. When everybody's out looking for partners to finally settle down, there will be, you know, less friends to hang out with. And at that point, then you should start looking for a partner. Even if it feels forced. If fate has still not brought you and someone else together, then at that point, just search. And what I recommend is, you know, you could start doing that in college if you want. Or if you want to focus on school and friends and stuff, then do that a little after college. You know, when you're in your 20s, mid-20s maybe early 20s. Start, you know, searching for a partner on Tinder or whatever. Because, you know, everyone's settling down and you don't want to be lonely for the rest of your life. I don't know if fate will bring everyone together or not. That's why I'm saying this. And a lot of people end up using dating apps anyway. You know, you can't always expect fate to bring you and someone else together. Sometimes you actually have to go searching for a partner. Okay. Now, as for me, yes, that means that I'm actually no longer going to forcefully look for a partner. If fate happens again, I guess my ex wasn't fate, but if a situation like that happens again, like how me and my ex started dating, then I will pursue that. But if not, then, you know, I'll try and date in my mid-20s or college or like, you know, my 3rd or 4th year of college, because I'm probably going to go to public college for the first couple years. I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe I'm going to go to public college for 4 years. I don't know. But long story short, I'm going to look for a partner in my mid-20s. And I realize that I can be very happy without one. Yes, there are times where I do feel lonely. But right now, I have a lot of friends. I have a whole JB dragmotoxboss community. You know, now is the time to not worry about that and just worry about being a kid. Hanging out with friends, making memories, you know, focusing on school for a good future, and, you know, learning, stuff like that. You know? And that's, like I said, that's not to say, you know, if fate comes along, don't pursue it. No, pursue it if fate comes along. You know, I feel like it's meant to be. Even if it involves dating in, you know, your earlier years of life. I found that I can be mostly happy. Like, I just don't care about having a partner. I really don't. I'm not desperate. And I know there's going to be so many of you who disagree with me. And I know there's temptations and urges sometimes. But if you look at the bigger picture, it's not that bad, is it? No. You know, listen to music, just do fun things. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's really not. Now let me talk about what happens in dating. And I even have some experience. Well, feelings, mostly. Now, when you're in a relationship, you know, especially like the frickin' in-person ones, you know, online ones, you don't really do too much of it. You basically, you know, you have to like pay for gas. You have to, you know, it's good to have a driver's license when you're dating. Take the girl or a guy out on a date. Pay for the date sometimes. Let them pay for the date sometimes. There's some people that I know that believe that the guy should always pay for the date. I don't believe that. I feel like the guy should pay for 50% or maybe even 60% of the dates. All right? Or 40 to 60%. Or maybe your partner, maybe the girl wants to pay for 60% of the dates. That's fine. So what I'm saying is 40 to 60% of the dates pay for. That's what I would say. You know, either let the other person pay for more of the dates, you be the one paying for more of the dates, or you and the other person paying for the same amount of dates. All right? Now, you have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money. When you're in a relationship, you will feel like you want to. When you're in a relationship, you care so much about a person that it's kind of unconditional. Like, you literally, it's almost as if you're proud to spend the money. I know, like, you know, some single people out there might be like, dating sounds annoying. You have to, like, spend a lot of time on a girl. No, it's your girl. It's a special girl. Or your guy. It's a special guy. There's just something different about them that makes them stand out from everybody else. You'll understand when you're in a relationship, whenever you get into one. Trust me, okay? Trust me. You will not mind spending time. You will, whenever you're in love, you will not spend, it's even scary too that, like, you will not mind spending a whole entire month with them and them only and no one else. Maybe not that much, but what I'm saying is you'll go to extreme lengths for this person. Now, I do get that sometimes it's sad to think, I have friends who have someone else who cares about them, like, you know, aka a friend who's in a relationship. Like, oh, they have someone that cares unconditionally about them. And maybe you want to be cared about unconditionally. Or you want, like, a lot of love and appreciation towards you. I do understand that. But in the long run, you really don't need it. You really don't. If you just have a ton of friends, it's good enough. I know the friends don't give you attention all the time, but, like, in the long run, it really doesn't matter. I know sometimes you might think, oh, I need someone who cares about me to the moon and back. You really don't. And I mean romantically is what I mean. You really do not. Look at the bigger picture. It's not the most important thing in the world. I'm not saying don't date if you're in your... Well, I am saying don't date if you're in your teen years, or like, unless if fate, you know, brings you and someone else together. I really like how this base is like organized. That's very nice. Thanks to some of my fans for helping me out today. That side is still like, you know, cluttered, but you know, I can't be picky. I cannot. Oh my, beggars can't be choosers. But oh my gosh, like there's so much more room now. I'm very happy. Thank you guys. Also, one of the worst things you can do is compare yourself to other people. I've covered this earlier this video, but focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people like, oh, this person is dating someone, so I feel left out that I'm not dating someone. Don't feel left out. Even if, you know, there's a lot of influences telling you, oh, you got to get a girlfriend or you got to get a boyfriend. Remember this video and stay true to this mindset. You really don't need anyone. Are you happy? Yes. All right. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's some people who are just that lonely without a partner. If you really need a partner that badly, then go for it. I'm not a professional psychologist, all right? At least not now. So, you know, I don't exactly know. Maybe some people really need a partner. Maybe. Who knows? So if you really feel like you need it, go for it. I'm not stopping you. I'm not your parent. I'm not your sibling. No. All right? I'm not in charge of you. Also, before I end this video, I guess I should talk about this too, just as a little Easter egg at the end of the video. Remember how I used to say, oh, like, I'm, like, super mature for my age? Like, I remember I used to be like that when I was 15. Like, I had a very similar mindset as to when I was 15. You know, my mindset, I've just matured a little bit because I'm still maturing, but, like, I've definitely matured so much more than the average teenager, all right? Now, saying that I'm as mature as I was when I was 15 is incredible. But now saying that I'm mature as I am right now as 17, it's still impressive, but it's not as impressive. Like, I realize that too. Like, as I get older, I'm not far away. Soon enough, I won't be like mature, way more mature than my age. Everyone will soon enough have the same or at least very similar mindset to me. Although I feel like I still do have more maturing to do. Not much. I feel like there's a lot of people my age who have way more maturing to do than me. Also, here's something to prove that, you know, I'm really fine with being single. Some of you might find this strange, but, like, you know, I didn't think this for much. But, like, whenever I dated, believe it or not, part of the relationship, I even thought, why am I in a relationship? I could be fine just being single. I wish I was single. Although I didn't think that for long. I immediately reverted back to, yes, I really do care about this person. But even during my relationship, I even thought a little bit like, it wouldn't be so bad being single. That goes to show that, you know, I really just don't care about being in a relationship or not. Which is a good thing. Some people could last forever without being in a relationship. I don't know if I could last my entire life without being in a relationship, all right? So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably date in my mid-20s. And I feel like this is the mindset that parents have for their children. Like, I feel like a lot of parents are like, yeah, don't worry about dating in your early years. Maybe, you know, having this thinking is mature thinking. Like I was talking about how I'm way more mature for my age. Like maybe the thinking I have right now is mature thinking. I don't know. Okay, I'm letting those pieces of icewood like just die because like literally my internet's gonna, yeah, my freaking internet again's gonna shut off like very soon. I hope I can get this sold and that I don't lose this to like, I can literally lose this entire video of progress if I don't get this out. Oh my, like in the cell, like, oh my gosh. I don't know why, but some ice trips, I just get more icewood than others. No, oh, no. Oh my, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I only got 5K out of that. When I feel like I could have gotten like 27K out of that because I normally get like that much out of those big of truckloads. That's terrible. And whatever. I don't really need the money too much on this year than as opposed to last year. If I really am desperate for money later this year, I'll just start selling some of my items and I can pretty easily make money. I mean, I have more fans nowadays, so It won't be the most difficult thing in the world. And plus, a lot of you want to give me 20k donations because, you know, I receive 20k max for donations on the space. All right, per person. So, like, there's some of you who haven't donated yet who want to donate. Go for it. Also, right now, I feel like recording a lot of icewood videos. Like, a lot of icewood videos. Because I know you guys missed the icewood videos. I think I'm going to take a break from recording Oaklands, or I'll still record some, but I'm going to focus on recording, like, a lot of icewood. I'm going to focus on doing that. Because I know you guys love icewood. It kind of boggles my mind a little bit because I'm like, well, it's just the same thing. But to be fair, that is what brought you onto the channel. You guys still like the classic lumber technique too. Maybe I should try getting lava wood some of the videos too, or not zombie wood. That zombie and golden. No, that doesn't get you enough for that's not enough reward for time. Or maybe I'll do a big mega video where I talk about a lot of stuff and I get blue wood. Who knows?